Welcome to today's stream. I'm in Title Tuesday, chess.com's like premier event, really online event, weekly event. Thanks for coming and watching me. It's a blitz competition, and you do need a title. Minimum title is my title, which is a national master. So I'm ever so pleased to be playing in this tournament, and I'm going to try and do my best. Last week I got 5.5 out of 11. I finished about 168th, which is not that bad because there were more than 500 people registered. Some of them pulled out. So yeah, so it's a very strong tournament. As we speak, I can see that 392 players have registered, and it's going up by the minute, really. So probably get to around 500. So my first target is at least 5.5 points, and I do want to do better than that, like 6 or 7 would be good. My highest, my best performance is 7 out of 11, and I do believe I can achieve that and even better it at some point. Not easy to do, but not impossible either. So yeah, I am waiting for the tournament to start, waiting for the pairings. 417 at the moment. So, as I said, increasing by the second, really, not the minute. So it's a really strong competition. We do have the Tata Steel tournament going on at the moment. I couldn't check the last results actually, but I mean, Anish Giri had drawn, and Mahmediyaro Duda was continuing, as were most of the other games. So switching back to Title Tuesday, we've got Nakamura as the top seed, 3,221 is his chess.com blitz rating. So yeah, I am looking forward to a good performance. In the last few weeks, I have increased from about just over 2,300 to 2,413 as it stands. So my best rating is 2,499, and I know I can even better that too. So I need a bit of form. I have had some momentum recently. So, as I said, 471 at the moment with 1 minute left. So yeah, I do expect at least 500 players, and I've just heard the sound, which means we're in the last minute for pairings. So yeah, waiting eagerly for the tournament to start. I will be checking the chat in between rounds, but mainly not really, because I'll be playing some difficult games, and I need full concentration. So please write your messages or comments, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. 498 players now, with just over 10 seconds remaining for the tournament to start. So I am ready. I'm expecting to play someone at about 2,800. So yeah, right. So 27:48 it is, and the tournament starts. For some reason the sound's making a bit too noises, so I'm just going to switch it off. Oh, it didn't switch off. I thought I had switched the sounds off, but I hadn't. So I didn't accept my opponent's d takes e5 offer. It's going into some sort of King's Indian type of structure. Now it will be going into a King's Indian because I've changed the structure, and being a King's Indian player myself, I know a thing or two about my opponent's plans. So let's give this a go, really. Oh, oh wow, that was not good. That was a shock for me, just giving up that bishop. That was quite simple. I am disappointed, but I will fight as much as I can in this position. Not easy, obviously, against a very high-rated player. But I don't have anything to lose. So, should I do an in-between move? Maybe, maybe not. I think I'm going to have to do something like this to just get some counterplay, get something against that king. So g4 under attack. I'm attacking h6, just checking how my opponent will react. Is he just happy giving me that h6 pawn? It looks like it, doesn't it? But if I take this and king g8, he's sort of safe, which is not what I want. I don't want him to be safe. So I'm avoiding the exchange of rooks. I want to keep the rooks on the board, but if I take h6, he takes g4, which I'm not happy about. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing anything at the moment. g4 is under attack. His queen will be a bit active. I want to keep the queen inactive in a sense. Not that it's completely inactive, but restrict it is the correct way of saying things. So at the moment, as you can see, his knight is not in a good position. So maybe that's my only goal, really, is just to try and keep that knight restricted. But I've seen an idea for him after I played my move, like you can exchange rooks and play knight g8 to f6 and activate it, and he's doing exactly that, unfortunately for me. So yeah, got to do your best, really, and put him to the test. That's all I can do at the moment. You've got to make things difficult for your opponent, that's the thing, so that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, that's a little problem for me, but it also gets the knight involved, which I don't want, but I'm not really in the driving seat. I know the queen and knight are gonna, you know, the big. Oh, I'm getting mated. Queen f2, knight e3, and then queen c2. So, okay. Live to fight another day, as they say. Thank you, Furkan. Unfortunately, I made a bad mistake, easy mistake to make. I mean, I should not have made this at all. Very simple. Very simple. Anyway, it's probably because I changed my system, and I don't usually play this system against the King's Indians, so unfortunately that's how I just blundered. Anyway, it looks like Nakamura has already won, so yeah. So let's have a look at the Grandmaster 3015, and he did win. Just out of curiosity, let's check, try and find out who he is. Maxim Chikaev. I don't really know him now. I should, I suppose. So yeah, lost my first game, waiting for my next opponent. I need to recover from this defeat. Who else can we watch? Let's choose this one. Where's he from? 2900 against the 2497. And the favourite is actually short of time. Very short of time, actually. But this position looks good. There's this thing going on, rook takes f6 and g7, so that's why I think the black rook is not taking on a2. That's why I can see, and the game was a repetition. A draw. So we've got quite a few more games left. Should be finishing quite soon. Four games left. Still got 2900 over here. Trying to win as black. Against lots of pawns. Wow. Lots of pawns indeed. Too many pawns really, I would say. I think rook e3 and taking on c3 and just pushing g7 was enough for a win. That's what I saw anyway. Okay, so next game has just started. I'm playing a National Master from America. I'm going to be looking to win this game and get 50%. That's my target. Oh, okay. Bit rare. Let's play this. And this. He's going to play e5. Yeah. Probably going to get some sort of French defense, really. Maybe I think I'm a tempo up, which wouldn't be bad. Doesn't look too bad. I did want to play knight bishop f6, but I didn't like knight e4. So yep, expecting one of the knights to come there anyway. Trying to do a little pre-move. I do like my knight on d5 though, that is good. Now he's looking to probably bring his queen over. How about bishop g5? But that does allow knight d6 quite soon. But it might not be so bad. Okay, let's give that a go anyway, if he exchanges. I get some squares, I give d6, I get e3. Kind of swings and roundabouts really. I could have played that actually. Just give me the rook. Okay. I think he's now I think I do have to be play a bit defensively. Bishop and queen can be a bit dangerous. Yeah, he's already putting pressure on h7. At the moment everything seems to be under control. I do want to get out of that check, although actually he wants to infiltrate. So let's play a6. I do want to open the position to use the strength of the rook. That's my goal anyway. He's given me this, which I think I should take. I think I'm okay. Queen c1 I've seen, and queen e3. I'm just going to exchange queens even if I lose a pawn. Not really a problem because I'm going to do something over here. Two, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, equal pawns. So I should win this with good technique. If he takes, I win the bishop, which he shouldn't. Okay, so just got a resignation from my opponent, and that makes me 1 out of 2. Just trying to look at Nakamura's game, but Nakamura has already won. So I need to find another game. Let's look at Jeffrey Jeong playing against the 2600. Jeffrey looks like he's in trouble. 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. Or maybe not. Yes. I think Jeffrey's winning this. I thought he was in trouble, but that king changed things. He's going to collect lots of pawns, and then even if the king goes over to d7 to win the rook, there will be too many pawns. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. Because black can also win the rook by king g2 and f1, but he's bringing the g pawn forward, which looks like it's enough to win. Yeah, this is winning for black. Black won the game. Lots of games continuing. Hi Chetin, thanks for watching. There are a lot of games left. Who shall we watch? So, black about to win. He lost 15 points against a strong FM from Russia. Wow. Wow. This is David Howell. David Howell just lost. Oh, my game has started. I didn't expect it to start that quickly, but anyway, so I'm playing against a 2600 IM from the Netherlands. Knight g5, bishop g5. Got a few things to think about. And this is a developing move as long as I take on f5. So if I don't take f5, f4, I could lose the bishop. So I think taking is a bit of a must. Now, if I take, he has to take with the queen, otherwise that's hanging. How do I like that position? Is a question. I could go for an exchange then of queens. Might be okay. This bishop's a bit dangerous, but I'm going to give this a try anyway. I don't have all the time in the world, and yes, I have got an isolated pawn. Bishop a3 is not what I wanted really, but we can't have everything we want, can we? Let's see what it does with that knight. A bit interested to find out. So he would not want to have pawns like that, that's for sure. He wants to come down here. Shall I exchange? Probably not. Bit of a dangerous move this. The game opens up. It's the back rank threats really. So really the rook can't really come to b2. Well, it can't come because the knight's under attack anyway. But I quite like this. You've got something to think about. I didn't need to. Oh, he wants to exchange it. Okay. Fair enough, but I'm not giving you that pawn, and those pawns aren't really doing him much good. I just really need to activate my king, and I've even got winning chances, I believe, those pawns. I want to activate my king, which I'm doing so. Maybe just restrict him. Okay, we won that. But to be careful I don't sort of fall into any forks, skewers or something. 24 seconds on the clock. Oh, this is under attack. I don't like that at all. That's the problem. It's a big problem. I'm losing this. Not good news for me. Problem now. Oh, I've lost the knight. That was a shame. I thought this position was quite equal. Even gave me chances. Where did I go wrong? Yeah, I missed that. I missed e4. I suppose I could have played f4 here. It wasn't such a big deal. I just reacted wrong. Yeah. I think f4. Hi, North Cyprus. How are you tonight? Yeah, I think F4 wasn't bad. But he would take probably and then play this, attack this, and then okay, so still got problems. Yeah, still problems. Okay, so lots of games left actually, so let's have a look at Jeffrey again. So if you've got any questions, please ask me. Now's a good time to actually ask because I'm in between games and I'll do my best to answer them. So I'm playing in chess.com's Title Tuesday. I currently have 1 out of 3 and there are another 8 rounds to go in this super strong tournament. It's really all the best players play apart from like the ones playing in Tata Steel, so lots of games left. Trying to choose someone. Onishuk, he's quite famous. Let's have a look at him. Oh, black. Holding on. It's going to be a draw, I believe, because of opposition. As soon as the king takes, it's a draw. Theoretical draw. It's interesting that white is still continuing though. You never know. Mistakes do happen, I suppose. I think I know this. It looks like Burak Fırat, who has come to Cyprus too. Actually, yes. So, well, it was good to see him give a very famous player a run for his money. Anyway, so yeah. 2 games remaining before a break. Let's see who I will play. Right, so I'm playing a 21-22 from Finland. I may have played him before actually. Aggressive stuff. Which means I need to do something in the center. So meet a flank attack with a central attack. That's the philosophy. And the philosophy I'll be trying to follow. Yes, okay. How about a6? Yes, a6 looks okay. It's a defensive move and an attacking move. We'll see b5 quite shortly probably. Okay, the knight was almost falling actually. Interestingly. So, looking to win a pawn with b4, knight takes d5, to be honest. We'll see what my opponent does. I mean, if a3 is played, b4 still looks good because I opened the game a bit on the queen side. So I'm still playing b4 now, expecting knight e4. I do have some tactical ideas like rook b8 and knight c3 at some point using the pin if the king is still there, which it might not be. Now taking on e3 and pushing d5, that looks like it might be a move. I think that looks good. I'm not missing anything, am I? Yeah, that looks logical. So I win this, I believe. Got to take it. I mean, I had to take it. Okay, so he's going a bit of kamikaze on me. As long as I'm taking care of these threats, I'm okay. Bishop was under attack. Can't see a queen check, which is the main thing. So let's attack that rook. And we'll be really happy to exchange queens if I can, because his threats will be not many threats anyway. Let's put it like that. If the queens are exchanged. So king f6. Is that any good? It's a bit risky. It's really a choice between. Yeah, but that's g5. I don't like g5. I don't like g5. I think I'm going to try it for this. Anyway. Now I'm going to try this, which does look good. I do need to connect my rooks. I would like to do that. Now if I queen e3, queen c5, no? This is okay. Oh wow, this is exactly what I want to exchange rooks. I mean, it's definitely what I want. Now I want to stop that knight f5, and he obviously wants to get in there. Let's attack that knight first, make it awkward for him before he makes it awkward for me. I'm just going to take this just to sort of simplify things, guys. Let's just simplify things. I'm really banking on that H pawn running. Okay, good. I'm not having a fantastic tournament at the moment. I've got 2 out of 4. Kind of maintaining things really. So hoping to make like a good impact a bit later on. So yeah, that's my goal at the moment. So I've got 2 out of 4. There is a break. About 6 minutes from the last game ending. So, yeah. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask. So I'm playing in chess.com's titled Tuesday tournament. Very strong tournament. And I'm hoping to get at least 50%. So, who is left? Let's have a look at Anton Demchenko. So, ended in a draw. Not much to see there. Who else? Let's have a look at the first one, if that's going on. So White, both of them in severe time trouble. And looks like Black has won. Yes. Two games left. And then, as I said, there'll be a 6-minute break. We seem to get this a lot in Title Tuesday, Knight versus Rook. Yeah, normally should be a draw, but you know, both players trying to force the issue really, but at least Black is. And then he just sort of gave it for a draw, finished it off, and yeah, that means round 4 is finished. 492 players at the moment, and yeah, as I said, we've got a 6-minute break, which is good for everyone, I suppose. Get a chance to rest a bit. So yeah, if anyone's got any questions, anything to say, if you're a new viewer, please say hi. Follow me if you're not already doing so. I've been increasing my followers quite a bit recently, which is good. My ambition is to be a well-known Twitch streamer, so do my best to achieve that. So we are in the break. I'll take a quick break myself. I'll be right back. Thanks for watching. I'll be back very soon. Yes, so I'm back. Waiting for round five to start. There is a little break in between, 6 minutes. So it's like a few minutes left really for the next round to start. I'll probably play someone around my rating, maybe more. If I can win, I might be able to go on a bit of a winning streak, which would be good, would be great. And yeah, if anyone has any questions, now's a good time because I'll be mainly concentrating on the games when they start. So in between rounds at the moment, waiting for round five to start, round four finished. I have got 2 out of 4, roughly maintaining my rating. So you know, not super, not terrible, in between really at the moment. I'm hoping to get a bit of momentum, so a win now would be great. I'll go over 50%, and I might start climbing up really. Got about 500 players in the tournament. It's really tough. A bit of a dog eat dog world really. So yeah, just waiting really. So yeah, I'm not seeing Nakamura up there, which is surprising. In the last tournaments, he hasn't been doing that well. He's normally the king of this tournament, but I mean, it's still very difficult to win it every week or something. I mean, that's quite unrealistic, really, to be honest. It's very strong, incredibly strong. And right, round five is underway. Uzbekistan, oh wow. An Uzbek player won the World Rapid Championship, face-to-face championship. So, but I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid at all. Now we kind of reach one of my favorite positions, to be honest. Here is one of my favorite positions. Probably could say one of my favorite positions in chess. Is bishop e4 any good? Looks quite good. At least it looks good to me. Put g6 under some pressure. d6 is weak. Got some targets. Got some. I was hoping he would do something like that because that gives me chance to step up the pressure really. d6, knight g5 ideas. I've got some good. Oh, okay. I didn't see that, but I'm not that disappointed because I'm just opening the game in my favour, so that is not really a problem for me. It's more of a problem for him. Now, should I play bishop f4? Or should I just play rook a e1? Yeah, nice developing move. Now, is knight g5 any good here? It certainly looks good. Didn't calculate too much, but mainly on instinct over here, on principles. If I can take on f5 with the bishop, with that, yeah, that fractures his kingside position really. And on top of that, knight e6 will be coming. Oh, I'm starting to get a bit excited. I shouldn't get too excited, I have to be calm, which I normally am. Maybe I'm just being a bit enthusiastic, not excited. Let's put it like that. So, rook e1 attacking the queen on e7, and my opponent feeling like he has to do something there, which does look, well, he does pin himself, that's the problem for him anyway. But then he's got these ideas, so I might be forced to actually take this on, even though I don't want to, otherwise knight g5 is a problem. However, having said that, I might sack and take that on. That might be okay. Yeah. Actually, he wants knight g5. I'm going to take bishop f5. He takes, I take with a queen. I am losing a piece, but no, that looks okay actually. I hope it does. Let's do a pre-move in case he takes on d3. So queen g6 a threat too. I am a piece down, but certainly got a lot of pressure on him. A lot of pressure. If he moves the knight, I'll take my piece back, and I do take my piece back like this anyway. And now this might be good because of this. Right, he is a bit of a greedy boy, isn't he? Oh, don't want to be doing that. Okay, the problems now I have anyway. Bishop d4 is a problem. Or maybe not too much of a problem. I do want to take that h4 pawn, which is not letting me. Right. Oh, I lost the time. In a good position, 2, 4, 2, 3, pawn up. Wow, that was exciting. Disappointing, but exciting. Yeah, I just thought a bit too much. The last time I checked, thinking wasn't a crime. But yeah, it's a good game against a good opponent. Someone whom I definitely could have beaten with the chances I got. I think I sacrificed well. if we go back to this critical point, I think I was brave. I've got to give myself credit where credit is due. So here I could have gone rook takes e3. I didn't. I went for this. Again, it was based on principles. Weak black king, pin on the e file, lots of attack, queen g6 threats, and my opponent couldn't find anything better than going for this queen exchange, which is logical because his king's in danger. Really, I should be winning this 2-4-6, 2-4-5. I could have played something better here, I think, which might have been rook g6. I didn't see it was working. I would have wanted to. Allowed some counterplay a bit. I'm still a pawn up. It's just that h pawn became a big problem, mating threats. But yeah, it's not bad, not bad. Lost the game, but sometimes the result doesn't tell the true story. That's the thing. You know, you can lose a game, you get the 0 points, but you've played well, which means, like in later games, you might get a result. So there's a difference in defeats, you see. That's the thing. There's one, you know, when you get crushed, you hardly stand a chance, and there's one where you have chances to win or draw and you lose. So I do have a positive outlook, and yeah. So Nakamura not doing well. We've got 2 games left, and then round 6 will start. So let me know if you've got any questions, any comments. I'll try to answer them in between games, in between rounds. So yep, so white about to win, I believe. Wow, that was an upset. It's won lots of points. Okay, so I'm now playing a FIDE master from Germany. I do want to win so I can get back to 50%, and then again, I'm just looking for a bit of a winning streak, to be honest, or at least a non-losing streak. So even draws against high-rated players count. So, yep, no move from my opponent yet. Just trying to stay disciplined. And yeah, here comes the move. Right, I'm getting my black line in. Oh wow, it's a bit strange, isn't it? Is bishop b4 any good? Trying to stop knight. I'm trying to stop knight f. Well, sorry, g4. I could be a bit crazy here and just castle long. I'm quite tempted, you know. I could still do that. Sometimes you've got to be crazy, guys. Sometimes you've got to be crazy. I'm trying to open the, oh wow. I was going to say I'm trying to open the H file, but certainly got good compensation for not being able to open the H file. I think it's time to double. Get the rooks on the file. And it involved other pieces, like the knight. That knight on f4 is really strong. It needs a bit of help though. I'm looking to infiltrate. So far, I haven't found a way. Yeah, he wants to. Managed to grab a pawn, which looks important. Let's play a defensive move here. I do really want to attack that f2 pawn. Getting short of time, guys. Got to be a bit faster. Oh, queen h3, queen g2. Wow, that looks really good. I think he has to play knight e3 here, which means, oh, he didn't. Right, nice little win there. Nice finish. He should have seen it, but I mean, a lot of players do this. They see they see their opponent's time short, not much time, and they just try and win on time, and they don't look at the position. So what is going on in the position? They don't look at it. I mean, of course, I do it sometimes too, but the less you can do it, the better. I mean, you know, my queen was in a very dangerous position. He had over a minute on the clock, so you know, you should really notice it, to be honest. It wasn't that difficult, but anyway. So yeah, I won. I am back to 50% in the tournament. So pleased about that. So I've got like 3 out of 6. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Yes, so I am back and waiting for round 7 to start. So yeah, if you've got any questions, any comments, please ask, please comment. If you're not already following me, I'd appreciate if you could. And yes, my next game has started, 2542 from the US. Smiley face. Doing a few, just a pre-move really. Okay, seen this before. It won't be the first time and it won't be the last time. Now, that is pretty interesting. Take and then that. I think I have to really go for this. My king's gonna be sort of a bit vulnerable, but don't think I've got much choice. Oh, okay. Now, so if I take, you take, if I take that, I'm still attacking, which doesn't look terrible. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I think if he moves that, I'm winning the bishop. I did see that. Oh, he's got, sorry, queen d4. I was winning the bishop. Ah, but it's an exchange. So 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 5. Exchanging queens should be good for me, I think, because he is underdeveloped. So now let's go for castle. Castles looks terrible, doesn't it? But I suppose it's not that bad. Yes, okay. kind of forced, isn't it? Now I'm coming under some pressure, but bishop b4. If I take and then play knight d5, give a pawn. Interesting this is going to be. It's taking that, so I want to defend. I could have done that actually. Now, I've released that, the a8 rook I'm going to release. It doesn't look bad to do, take. So, rook e2 is the target, is the aim. Got some thinking to do there, to be honest, because rook f2, rook d1 I've got. And now he's going for this, so I check. Okay, perhaps I can do something a bit flash. Whoa, it's like a mate threat, that is. Looking like a draw to me. I should hold on in this position. C7 makes it a bit tricky. Take. Oh, I blundered, I think. Or have I? I blundered. I blundered in time trouble. Yeah. If it plays correctly, I blundered. Yeah. He's caught my pawn. Oh, wow. Very disappointing. I mean, so there wasn't any need to cut it off, maybe. G3. Still might be losing this, but maybe not. So if this is pushed, I push. Oh, we're still winning. Look at this. Look how, oh wow. This is just kind of bad luck in the position, really. Look at this. I've just seen. And then there. Oh no. I save it. I thought I'd, because the king was here, I thought I was too far from that. Ah. So I thought he was winning, but he's not. So that's not working. And if he did this, I do this. It's a nice little rook endgame, this. Push. I just sort of throw in this check here. And then I play this. And the thing is, if he pushes, I take and I promote with a check. So yes, I definitely I don't think I should have lost this, but I did. Anyway, just have to focus on the next game. Not much I can do. Not much indeed. So yes, if anyone's got any questions, please ask. Any comments? So Title Tuesday continuing. I've got 3 out of 7. This I should have really got a draw, but I didn't manage to achieve that. Waiting for round 8. 4 games left. This one looks a tough one. High rated players. Oh wow. I think black is winning this. Yeah, black's winning this. Even if the king had stayed here and gave up the pawns, the bishop on the flank pawn controls the promoting square, so that would have still been a win for black. Right, so round 8 about to start. Let's get ready. I am from Russia. Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't beaten anyone higher rated than myself. So I am looking to do that in this game. I'm going to go for positional Benko. Yeah, it's time to castle. I've delayed it enough. It's time to castle. Now this bishop's making it awkward for this e7 pawn, and that's the whole point really of bishop g5. And you do have to be awkward in chess, to be honest. It's kind of like a rule. You've got to be awkward. Make life difficult for your opponent. Don't give them an easy game, no matter who they are. Now, I was wondering about that. Take. So, can I take this? Oh, his idea is take and then take on b2. Okay. It looked a bit too good to be true. Okay. Point taken. But then let me take on that a6 pawn. Should I take with the queen or the rook? Probably doesn't make any difference, or much difference. Let's take with the rook. Now, I don't have to exchange, but the problem is, how do I continue? Rook a7 looks good later on. Is he going to play rook b3? I didn't want to play this because it does weaken my king and it's diagonal, but I felt that I had to. Oh, almost blundering. That would not have been good. How about if I take the rook? See if I not take it. Okay, let's take the pawn then. Right, you must take like that. The problem is I don't want to take that like this. Can I do this? Short of time. does leave me with a problem. A nasty problem. Rook endings, you know, got good drawing chances in rook endings. Got an active king actually. So he's catching me up on time, which is good. Wow, that was good. It was lucky, but am I upset? No. So I've had some bad luck, so it's time to have a bit of luck myself. So yes, good. That was, it wasn't a great win, winning on time, a pawn down, but better him losing than me. That's how I think. That's really the way to think. I don't feel guilty in the slightest because I have lost games like that too. So okay, so I'm on 50%. I'm trying to make that jump over 50%. So yeah, looking for that mini winning streak, hopefully. So if you've got any questions, any comments, please ask me. This is the traditional Title Tuesday tournament hosted by chess.com, and being a national master I'm allowed to play in it, whereas just over a year ago I wasn't allowed. I hadn't applied for my national master title, which I was eligible since 2013. I didn't know about it actually. I found out about it during the pandemic. I didn't apply straight away. Applied for it, got it, and I didn't even take part in Title Tuesday straight away either. And then when I started taking part, I enjoy it a lot. So I do try to play every Tuesday. I stream every Tuesday. Yeah, it's very fun playing in, you know, probably the strongest online tournament, Blitz tournament. Got players like Nakamura in it, famous grandmasters. It's a great experience, really. So about 500 players in the tournament. I've got 4 out of 8, 50% at the moment. Hi N71L, how are you tonight or today? Me, as you can see from my face, I'm a bit red in the face. Trying to focus, trying to do my best in this super strong tournament. We are down to 413 players. We had 500 players. Yes. So, have you played any chess tonight? Do you have any plans for like face-to-face tournaments? I know I don't at the moment, not in the near future, but maybe summer. I am aiming to play in summer. Oh, Nakamura has bounced back. I thought it lost or something, but he is now 7.5 out of 8. And another American player, Jeffrey Jean, is second with 7 out of 8. It's going to be a tight finish, that's for sure. I'll just pop to the bathroom very quickly. I'll be right back. There is a break between rounds, after round 8, like a 6-minute break. Probably a minute is passed already, so I'll be right back. Please hold on. Yes, so I'm back, waiting for round 9 to start. So, yep, let me know if you've got any questions, any comments. I'm playing in this Title Tuesday, just thanks to chess.com. And waiting patiently for my next opponent. So managed to beat at 25-23 IM from Russia on time. Not the best way to win, but better than losing, isn't it? Yeah, it's Title Tuesday. It's now like a traditional tournament. I don't know how many years it's been going on, to be honest. I only started taking any notice when I was able to play in it. So I just used to sort of see it as an announcement or somewhere, but it obviously makes a difference when you can play in it. So you become a bit more interested. So, yep. The next game should start any minute now. As I mentioned, we've got Nakamura back at the top where we're used to seeing him. 7.5 out of 8. Really strong. There's this 2954 National Master from Russia, but I did check him out. His ELO is like Grandmaster rating, so he's not National Master level, basically, like Grandmaster level easily. So initially I thought he was like, oh yeah, so here comes another international master. Is it Hungary? Yeah, from Hungary. So it would be good to win this game. I'm not going into the Nimzo Indian. This is like a rare variation. His photo looks like he's a youngster. So okay, I haven't had this before, but it's like a Blumenfeld gambit. Shall I play b3? Shall I play b3 to try and maintain that pawn structure? Or there's even d6. But that could cause him problems. d6, queen b6, bishop f4, knight h5. It's a bit problematic. I don't know, this e4 does look right, it feels right, but I hope it's a correct feeling. Let's see anyway. It's a bit messy. Not sure what's going on. I'll do my best to understand what's going on. Now, this e5, is he going to play knight e4? He might actually. He might indeed. Yeah, he did. So, I've got to get my thinking cap on, as they say. I think I have to take, unless I play queen f3. He might play bishop b7. Yeah. Oh wow. This I was not expecting. They do say expect the unexpected. And I should be expecting the unexpected, shouldn't I? I have to admit, this doesn't seem bad for me. No, I like this. I'm going to take castle, and my knight should be better than the bishop. That's what I think. Yes. Really, I'm not interested in exchanges, guys. I'm interested in checkmate. No, this looks good. If I concentrate well, I should win this game. This looks good. Again, I don't want to get overexcited, but this does look good to me. But what do I do? Queen g5 first. Or maybe I should have taken that, I don't know. What about check, knight g5, h6 take. Getting really short of time, which is not good. Okay. Position was just so interesting. I felt there's something there, but I've used up a lot of time. I've got to fight like a demon, really. Yeah, well, as I was saying earlier, you've got to give your opponent problems, and that's what I'm trying to do. Give your opponent problems, that's the thing, really. Knight f6 is a threat, actually. Two, four, five, 2, 4, 6. Knight f6 difficult to handle, but not impossible. They're going to take on f4, is he? Oh, he took the knight. Oh, wow. Good game. Hi, Yufu, how are you? I had a really good position against an youngish IM from Hungary. This was all good. This was good, I believe. Should I have taken on this? That's my question. I allowed him, I checked him, which wasn't helpful. It seems like I've got a draw here, because if he moves up, I take the rook. If he goes here, it's mate. Yeah, it seems like after that great position, instead of queen g5, I should have taken on h7. Because I was prepared to give up the exchange, but wow, anyway. Yes, so 2 rounds left, 2 games to go in this tough titled Tuesday tournament. I had a really good chance against the 25-52. But anyway, so David Howell from England has made a recovery. He is black. I have actually met David, a nice guy, end of 2015. In 2005, I actually beat him in a blitz game, to be honest, when he first became a grandmaster, but he's a lot stronger now. I was playing on Play Chess, and he was about 2500 on Play Chess, so I was about 2300, and you know, you seem to, we played maybe at least 20 games. I managed to get a few draws, most of them defeats, but for him to want to continue to play against me was a compliment, I believe, because he found me to be too weak. He wouldn't have really wanted to play any more games. Right, so next game has started. I'm playing against the candidate master from Holland or the Netherlands, and I'm playing my King's Indian Defence, same each variation. So we'll see what my opponent does about my c5 move. Does he play d5? Does he take? Does he just try to maintain the tension? We'll see, really. So he's trying to maintain, but do I play Queen b6? Do I play Queen a5? So something to think about. Probably Queen a5. Try and be a bit tricky. The thing is, if he plays d5, I was going to say that I was going to play b5, but now he's protecting the rook. And this Queen b4, tricky, still tricky. I would be actually attacking that c4 pawn. Not that I'm interested in the pawn, but I suppose if the timing was right, I would be interested. But got to wait and see, really. Now he has passed. Now knight e5 does look good. I'm not. Well, don't want to take the queen because there's a discovered attack, but actually taking with a knight would be great. So if we were to move the knight on e2, I'll take, and if he took, I'll take the queen. Looks like it would look like a clean pawn to me, but I have to wait and see. He can't play b3 because I just take the rook on a3. So I like this position, and I am going to play this move. I thought he might play like King f2 or something, which he still might. Doesn't mean he can't. I want to develop this bishop now, try and play b5. Yeah. a5 I'm expecting, yeah. But I've still got some ideas. b5 again, if he takes, I take the rook. Start doubling on the b file, so as long as I don't lose my queen, I should be okay. I've always got this queen d4 square, which is a bit tricky for him, so I've got some moves. The interesting thing is, do I play b5 or b6? So normally I would just want to play b5, but now I'm kind of interested in b6. I suppose I could still play b5. I don't think I'm losing the queen because I've got b4 coming up. So okay, I've gone for b5. Now I'm going for b4. And now I'm going for bishop b5. If he's not careful, I'll take that, and then I'll take that and mate if he took with a queen. I don't think he'll fall for it, but difficult to play really for black, for white I should say. Now, I think an offer of this might be okay. Now he does want to play queen g5, I believe. I do want to stop him. Actually, maybe I can hold on and take queen g5. Right. Actually, I want to stop him. I'll play queen e. If he plays queen g5, I'm playing queen e5, which doesn't actually stop him, to be honest. He's got knight f5. I've got king g8. I think I'm okay. Knight h6, king h7, I'm okay, I believe. If he moves the knight back and doesn't check, I'll exchange the... which he didn't. Okay, that's making it a bit tough. Putting in a bit of hard... Oh, I was just about to say putting in hard work, which I was, but I still am. But obviously blundered when I shouldn't have. Getting short of time, both of us. Rook under attack. Oh wow, that was a shame. Great position, but I just blundered in that in time trouble. I just blundered here. Yeah, I just blundered in queen g6. Only mistake of the game, but enough to lose. All I had to do is play king h8 and I'm a piece up. Great position. Yep, tough game chesses. So we are now, we've only got one round left, haven't we? Yes. As you can see, 380, we're down to 385 players because people not happy with the way they play, they withdraw, and yeah. So really, what's my goal? To finish with 5 points because I've got 4, 1 game left. Simple maths. Yes, Yuthu, how are you? How are you today? Or tonight? 1 game left, and then we have the final round. Hi, Mickey B3. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I'm in Title Tuesday, hosted by chess.com. A bit of an up and down tournament, really. I've got 4 out of. Hang on a second. I've got 4 out of 10. So I'm trying to get to 5. It won't be 50%, but I'll be close to it. That's my goal. How are things with you? Is it really rainy? It's certainly rainy over here. Yes, so 2300 from India. Woman, female master. FIDE master, I should say. Going to try and finish on a high. Dark and cold at the moment. Yeah, same over here at the moment. I know it's a bit unusual for Cyprus, but we do have a short winter. Try and get the timing right, that's what I'm trying to do. Timing, timing, timing. Dut, dut, dut. Okay. I think I have to take this. Definitely looks a good option. Now, do I take the knight or just play queen f4? I don't want to exchange pieces. I've got a bit of a space advantage, not a big one, but actually, I've just seen an idea. How about take the knight and then play queen g5? Is that any good? And if anything, maybe bring the rook. I've got knight h5 up my sleeve if bishop d7 is played. If he protects the queen d7, I'm playing h3. So this is looking okay. Now I've got e7 as a target, and those knights are ready to jump in to e4. I've got a5 at some point if he allows me to win that c5 pawn. If she allows me, sorry. Knight e8 might be a decent try, but I feel that black's position could collapse quite quickly. The way the pieces, I mean, my head on piece development. Oh, knight e8 runs into queen b8. Oh wow, that wouldn't have been good for her. Okay, so I have now concluded my Title Tuesday tournament. The tournament's still continuing. I finished with 5 out of 11. I've lost like, I think 5 blitz points, so I don't consider this to be a great tournament for me. So I suppose it's not that bad. If you don't have a good tournament, you lose 5 points, almost 50% in this really strong tournament, then yeah, not that bad. Last week I did finish with 5.5, so yeah. Thank you, Chan. Thank you, Crow XT. Thank you very much. So this rook ending looking like a draw. Now the rook has to move. Oh, it's not. Oh. Oh. I thought the rook had to move, but he's still escaping. Yes. So black, David Howell. He was on 8 points. Nakamura, 8.5 out of 11. Oh, he was, I think he was 7.5 out of 8. So he didn't finish the tournament well. He didn't finish the tournament well indeed. He'll be disappointed, as will his many fans. Oh, is this going to be I thought it might be some mate might have happened, but no. So 2 games left. Yes, and Jeffrey Gion wins Title Tuesday. Well, only by like half a point, half a tiebreak point. 3 players on 9 out of 11, and very close between the 1 and 2. So yeah. Yes. So are there any questions for me? Does anyone want to play a game? Or any other suggestions? Okay, so would you like a game, Mickey B3, or? I can wait. I could play a bullet. I could play a bullet game whilst waiting. My lead chess should be sorted out thanks to Crow XT. Thank you very much, Chan. Let's see if I can do this. Properties. Maybe I should try again. Okay. I went to a puzzle. What's happened here? Should have the board. Have I done something wrong? No, actually it's okay. Almost okay. It's the top bit that's the problem. Maybe I'll just stick to chess.com for the time being. Right, so if anyone wants to play me on chess.com, or whilst I'm waiting, I'll play a bullet game on chess.com anyway. Oh, wow. Confusing. Oh, look at this. Oh, I lost the queen. Wow, wow. Oh, that's not good. Let's resign. I don't like resigning. But, yeah. Let's play another one then. Try and get the points back. Getting my moves ready. No response. Oh, internet problem it looks like. That's a shame. Okay, so no opponent, or no internet anyway. Let's try and play someone else. Oh wow, what's happening here? It's not looking nice. Let's try and go for some exchanges. This is problem. Oh, Just a quick question about the last game you played on Title Tuesday. I think it was around move 30ish where you chose to move h4. Was just wondering if you had seen knight f7. Let's go back. Let me see. Where are my games here? So, which one? This is bullet, this one. So, let's might as well wait for chess.com's review to go into. I know in short time people don't always see things, but from what I saw, I think it was a forced queen capture. Yeah, it's possible I missed it. So I'll have a look for sure. Yep, just waiting for it really. It's taking a while. Right, so start review. There was only one good move and you found it, okay. Let's just jump to the end. Oh, here. Oh, sorry, not here, when I played h4. Or to protect it. So you said knight f7. Okay, I see what you mean, knight f7. If the rook takes, I take with the rook and I check with the queen. Yep. Yeah, that you're right, that does look winning. It says I'm 23.6, so yeah, it's got to be your move. No, not for him, for us, for me. This. Yes, yeah, you're absolutely right, Mickey B3, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, don't really know what to say. Well, the better strategy I thought I had was just to keep that knight there and not open the G file. So I was thinking more defensively, that's the problem. That's why I missed it. And in all honesty, even though I try to do lots of tactics every day, I've been doing them for the last 3-4 days now. Yeah, I can still miss moves really. Yeah, because it was under attack, I just instinctively saw h4. Didn't really want to think too much about it. So yeah, maybe on another day I might have seen it, but yeah, it's yeah, in blitz when you're short of time, it's a bit difficult. So yeah. That's the thing. Yeah, that's absolutely natural. I mean, obviously, I can say the same thing too. So when I see other games, I can see it instantly. But when it's yourself, it's more difficult. Um, it's a bit like psychology, really. Like you might think that psychologists are really good about like making decisions for themselves because they listen to other people's problems and give them advice. However, it's not the same when it comes to themselves because they've got their own emotions which they have to deal with, and they can't always make the best decisions for themselves, even though it might sound surprising at first. They might be really good at analysing, a client's, problems and coming up with solutions, but when sort of emotions come into play, it's not that easy. So, yeah. That's how I can draw that as a bit of a parallel, really, with chess. You can see other people's mistakes, but when it comes to your own, it's different. I can give you another example. At my face-to-face club here in Cyprus, there was like a father, and he was like, he knew some chess, and he was like really critical of his son, like, oh, how could you make this mistake? How could you make this that mistake? Very critical. And then interestingly, when he started to play a few tournament games, he was saying, yeah, no, he admitted that he was too harsh because he was making mistakes too. So yeah, it's different when you're sort of in the thick of things, really. So yeah, that's what I can say. Um, yeah, we can think with a stress-free, really, and yeah, I mean, I have to admit it has been quite tiring. 11 games, 11 tough games, really. So yeah, sometimes in the when you're short of time, you just have to make these practical moves, which sort of gain time, save you time. So yeah, there was a big opportunity there. I mean, yeah, obviously in a normal game I would have spotted that, but um, not not on this occasion in a blitz game. Um, I have to admit I didn't feel on proper form. I've got to admit that. I think I was better last week, a bit better. So hoping to be better next Tuesday. So yeah. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's as I said, it's a tough tournament. This title Tuesday. My worst performance is probably like 2 out of 11. So um, it can be a bit of a slippery slope. You start losing to one player, and then like especially lower rated players than yourself, um, you can end up. I mean, that's what happened to me really when I went down to 2300 or something in Blitz. Um, yeah. So it's in general my trend is now going up with on chess.com Blitz. So I believe I will get to 2500 soon. But yeah. Any more questions? Any comments? Leeches does have a tournament on Saturdays actually. Like it's sometimes Bullet, sometimes Blitz. I haven't really played in that much. Um, I did play in a Fisher Random tournament actually. It's a bit interesting, but it needs time to get used to the pieces being in different positions. So not so easy. Um, Okay, if there isn't anything, I haven't got many going on. I was just looking at the first game against you, refreshing my memory on my line from that game. Yeah, if there's any advice you want on that, I can try and give it to you, give you that advice right now before I log off. If anyone else has got any questions, I can try and answer them. Okay, well, I think I'm now going to log off. Thanks to everyone for watching. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming before Saturday. I will try to if I can. But yeah, I'm not sure at the moment. I should be streaming on Saturday and Sunday, but for sure. But not sure about in between. I'll try to though. So yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Have a good night or good day wherever you are, and I hope to see you in my next stream. Yeah, take care. Bye bye.